Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Benji, and you're watching Dear Young Preacher. It's been a while. If you follow on Instagram, you know we would have just gone back from Throwback Week, and so I hope you enjoyed those. But I'm back with another video. Yes, I graduated college. Thank you. Thank you for clapping. I know you're clapping on the other side of that video, but I'm so excited that you're watching. Today, we're gonna be talking about transitions. They're so important and inevitable no matter where you are in life. And so watch the rest of this video to figure out how to purposely and properly deal with transitions. Roll intro. What's going on, guys? Welcome back from the intro. As I said, you're watching Dear Young Preacher, which is simply thoughts and experiences from one young preacher to another. Like we said before, today we're talking about transitions, and that is so important to a life in ministry and really any type of life. I remember talking to this youth pastor that I know, and he was on a team of leaders and he transitioned, and all of the leaders pretty much on his team left. And I remember talking to him like it was one of the strangest things. Every leader, almost everyone left. And I was like, man, that has to be really heartbreaking, How do you just lose everyone and still have the drive to keep pursuing and keep going? And he was like, Benji, one of the things you have to understand is life is full of transitions. And so he lost his team, but he recognized, it's not really about the problem or the transition, but it's how he will respond in that situation. I remember being like astounded, because if I lose like my whole team of leaders, I'm like, okay, God didn't call me to lead a team. I'm about to work at Starbucks or Urban Outfitters. Hey, if you like my outfit, please sponsor us. If not, you don't have to though. That was just a side thing. But transitions are so important, and they happen all throughout life. And so you realizing and recognizing how to deal with it. I mean, the Bible over and over again talks about the different seasons and changes that we go through. That there's a time for this and a time for that. There's the good and the bad. You'll mourn, but you'll also rejoice. So navigating how to maneuver through the transitions of life is so key. And so I have 3 tips for dealing with transitions. Number 1 is recognize there's a transition happening. I mean, one of the worst things is a leader who doesn't understand that there's changes around him happening, or even a leader who is completely refusing to change. I remember hearing something, changing things grow. And so you wanna be receptive to change. You wanna be receptive to the transition, no matter how hard it is, because that transition will better prepare you. Number two is stay grounded. Within the midst of transition, you need to know who you are. You need to know the things that you're not willing to give up on or not willing to change, but really begin to know yourself. And number 3 is roll with the punches. You'll never know what to expect. You never know what's coming next, but as long as you could face every transition with a clear head and clear mind and continue to go, continue to believe, continue to trust that God is on your side, you will effectively deal with transition. Speaking of transitions and sharing those 3 tips with you guys, we, with Dear Young Preacher, wanted to share a personal transition that we're going through currently. We're staying grounded, we're believing, and we're trusting the process of this whole thing. But as I said in the intro, I graduated Gordon College, and I'll be moving to Virginia in August. And so the transition that we're going through as a video team is recognizing that the man behind the camera, the legendary Stephen Schultz, is not moving to Virginia with me. And so I'm losing my filmmaker. Not even just my filmmaker, but my friend and white brother. Shout out. And so we're recognizing the transition is coming, but we really just wanted to share that with you guys. I mean, showing that transition really is something that we all go through, and how we begin to prepare and how we begin to face that transition will really dictate the future of Dear Young Preacher. And so you guys watching at home, I'd love to task you with praying for us and supporting in whatever way you think. We're really believing that this is a God thing, and we'd love the journey that we've done so far with all of you. And so, hope you've enjoyed these videos, and I hope you enjoy this transition with us. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? Really hope you enjoyed that video on transitions. Transitions are important and valuable, and recognizing how to deal with them is so important to your ministry and preaching and life in general. And so we really hope you grab something from there. Remember to be thinking of Dear Young Preacher and praying for us as we face this transition full of faith and full of hope. But also check out this video right here. Really hope you enjoy. Grace and peace.